There must be a catch.
No, no catch.
What do you want for your pass?
I knew you were the right man. Listen, you will get the pass from me, now.
Just like that?
Just so. But if I meet you in the city, you owe me a favor. Do we have a deal?
Sure.
Here, be careful with that. One more thing. Don't even think about breaking your word. As a merchant, I have a great deal of influence in the city.
Show me your...
Take your pick.
Hey! Here's your frying...
Fine, let's see then.
Psst. Hey, you.
What is it?
On your way to the city? And listen, you look like a smart guy to me. You're certainly nobody's fool, I could see. Say, you'd probably like to...
Cut the crap.
You see, that's nobody gets anywhere with... I knew it. You're a businessman, and
Are you hiding?
Of course not. What nonsense. I just enjoy... What about you now?
You don't look like someone...
Well, I certainly don't move in the same circles as... But you won't refuse my small contribution to your Well, what do you say?
Why not?
You'll have to forgive an ignorant old seaman. So I had to find out the hard way that Now I'm standing here with no idea. I have some extremely important business to You'll help me find a way to get past this.
About the...
Yes?
They should let you pass if you're wearing these...
That's just what I need, man. Nobody will bother me disguised as... Excellent. You did really...
What? 50 measly gold coins?
Gold isn't everything, my friend. I have the feeling that would be... And who knows? Maybe I'll
Halt!
What is it?
You aren't getting in here.
Why not?
Looking the way you do, you're sure we got enough rabble in the...
I've got a pass.
Really? And who you...
Now, will you let me...
Well, go on in for a change.
Halt, stranger. I am Lothar, Paladin of the King, and our commander, Lord Hagen, has entrusted me with the task of explaining to all newcomers the...
Since people have started simply vanishing all over this town...
I have an important message.
The Honorable Lord Hagen, Lord Andre, the commander of the city guard,
The townspeople are...
Yes, it seems to be more... It's most annoying that the militia have still not been able to Small wonder that the town's inhabitants have... So don't provoke them when you're in town.
Where can...
Lord Andre can be found in the barracks at the...
Where can I...
If you're looking for a place to sleep, the paladins pay for the lodging of all... The traveling traders from the marketplace are all...
Listen, this...
That can't be another lunatic. We have enough unrest in the city as it is. And I immediately locked up the last person who was here telling dragon tales, and we can't use anyone here who spreads
Somebody already...
Yes. The fellow's name was Diego. I warned him just like you.
I have come to get the Eye of...
The sacred Eye of Innos. How do you know about...
A magician told me about it.
I don't know what his motives were when but he certainly didn't mean for you to get your...
But...
I don't want to hear any... First you start with fairy tale...
Oh...
It is...
What do you want?
I want my old stall in the marketplace back, but she has had that spot long enough.
And what's my part in that?
I will give you a letter to stick in her pocket. Then you go to Andre and tell him that Sarah is selling. She lands in prison. You pocket them. You have 2 days.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Oh,
You.
I'll
What do you?
Thanks, dear. I won't tell her a thing from now on. It's gonna get worse. That's terrible.
yes, do you...
You've got no business.
He can't keep anything to himself. Everybody, he had better shut up.
Calm down.
Okay, but it'll cost you.
Secret.
Forget that.
Then I'll take everything you have.
Ah, a fight.
Really, how interesting. That's what I've always said.
We'll see about that. All right, you win. What do you...
You know your way.
Sure thing.
That's not what I heard. I can't take care of it. I don't believe
As if I didn't have enough.
That's all just gossip.
Who said that?
What are you doing here?
My name is Brahim. Since you're new here, maybe you could use... It's quite affordable. And
Show me.
Never would have thought of that himself.
Is it true that some town...
So I've heard. But just look around you. Does this rat hole look... Small wonder that people are getting...
come back again.
I'll never get this open without the right key. Hey, Larish, you old scout.
I was able to escape to the Valley of Mines just in time, together with Lee and some of the others. You remember Lee, don't
Of course I remember.
I got out of the colony with him then. Just he and his boys are now on the farm of Ono. He made a deal with the farmer. He and his boys defend the farm, and Ono.
Really, how interesting.
Okay,
I cannot leave here until we know more about the missing.
okay, let's go.
I cannot leave here until we know more about the missing.
Welcome, stranger. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, but...
That's an open secret.
Have you got a job?
No, I already have an errand.
Seen it with my own eyes. I don't believe that. Someone's gonna do the work.
Innos, but I'm warning you. If you're planning on help,
Just a moment.
bah, you won't be the...
That's what I've always said.
Somebody stole...
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself. He's been hanging around the market, and every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand. I only looked away for a moment.
I can't take
I
care
can-
of
Oh,
everything.
and why would you...
And he works all day, too.
Well, that depends.
You've got the wrong... If you want to get into the upper quarter,
You don't say.
I want part of the...
first see if you can get my purse back.
I'll see what...
Be careful. If you... Lately, things have been getting really tough here, so think of something.
I shall.
With my own eyes. But I've always said he simply talks too much. Someone's gonna do the work.
Jorah says you...
Damn it! Better shut up.
Gotcha.
Hey!
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you. So I've come to tell you that you're a... You had better have...
Here.
I should turn you in.
What else do you want?
I'll see to it that you...
Oh, I don't want any more trouble. If you... Hey, be careful, though.
Inos be with you, stranger.
I've come to collect the... Rengaru stole from the merchant George.
Good. My men have already picked him up. Here is your money.
I've come to collect the bounty. Canthar the merchant is...
Sarah? The weapons...
I was supposed to foist a letter on Sarah, which claimed...
I see. I shall gladly pay the bounty for that bastard.
Got an important message.
Well, you stand before one of his...
It's about a sacred...
The Eye of Inos. I have never heard... If there truly is an artifact of this name...
That's why I have to talk to Lord...
Lord Hagen receives only paladin. It is beneath his dignity to waste...
I want to take up service.
Good. I can well use every able man if you place yourself in the service of the paladins. However, I have my orders only to... My commander is afraid that spies or saboteurs... He wants to limit the risk. Therefore, you must first be a citizen of the town. Whether the...
What's your problem?
Recently, there have been a number of thefts in the city. Thus far, we have not been able to capture anyone. The scum know their business. It would not amaze me if there were a thieves' guild in... Then I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia, regardless of... But you must say nothing about...
Where should I start?
If I knew that, I'd go... I can only tell you this much. We recently turned the entire harbor. The people there are not very talkative, but you are an outsider. They will not... You could ask around the harbor first, but be careful. If the people there realize that you are working for the paladins, you will learn...
What should I do once I found one of the thieves?
If it's a matter of a lackey, a henchman, or some small fry, you should rather come to me and report. The city guard could intervene in an open battle. Furthermore, there is a bounty for every... However, if you locate the leader's hideout, well... Yes, how's it going?
Who says things like that? These are...
Yeah,
What about my...
Here's the 50 gold piece.
Inos be praised.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
What do you know?
Right. Listen up. There are shady characters who frequent the dock. I bet the landlord knows a thing. If you're planning to track down the thieves, you could act like you're up to something crooked, but be very careful.
Who says things like that?
Weapon. Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially...
Who says things like that? Really?
What do you know about the disappearance?
I have seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came, I had never seen before in my life. But what happened the other day? There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the city towers. I haven't seen him since. Even though I used to bump, I reported this to the militia, but Lord Andre had no idea what I was talking.
Tell me.
It's gotten too dangerous out there.
Past. Stroll.
From the city.
Well, well. Then what are you doing?
What's so dangerous?
Many things. I bet you'll be yelling for my help after...
Just assuming I would fall back on your help.
I am merely a humble servant of the king. But you know, if you put it like that, 10 gold coins should do for starters. What do you think?
Why?
Terrific. But please do me a favor. Don't come...
There's a fellow here who insists that since you weren't here, he told me to give you... He wants to meet you behind Halver's fish shop. This piece of information is free, but that's an exception, kid.
What did the guy look like?
I could tell you that. Every piece of information.
I need information. What did the guy...
Well, rather tall, dark-skinned and strong.
And his face?
His face? When he looked at me, I was glad that there was something scary in his eye.
Yeah, the question... What do you know?
All I know is that some people... It's especially bad down here at the harbor. There were some cases in the lower... If you want to know more, he has his tavern in the lower part of Halvor, the fish merchant down by the...
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here.
Can you tell me something?
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. The sea is treacherous. Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors. And if they don't find any volunteers...
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
Do you know of any...
No idea. Ask...
What ship would that...
Good question. Not many ships.
Justice will prevail.
Are you...
Me?
I used to say that myself.
Someone's got to pay for it.
What can you tell me?
You are now in the harbor. Where do you want to go?
The bandits that were occupied...
Is that really true? Come with me to the lighthouse.
Eat me.
Will you stop hammering?
No, don't hit me anymore. I'll stop. But if everything...
Felon will...
Hear that? No more hammering. You've done me a huge favor.
I'll never get this open without the right key. About those, I've got some...
Thank you. That's enough. Now I could keep my promise to the... I'll pay you for them. I'm going home now. Maybe I can sell you a few things.
Wait a minute. I think this piece of...
What? But there's no reason to take this straight to the militia, right? I'm sure.
Looks like it's the...
No, wait, you can't do that. After all, I'm...
You should have thought of that sooner.
You'll regret... Listen to me.
I've come to collect... Halvor is a fence. He sells the goods that the...
So he's behind it. My men will lock... I don't think he'll create any difficulty.